Ever since the Streetfighter 1098, we have been praying to the Italian motorcycle gods for a follow-up. And finally, after all these years, our prayers have been answered. The Ducati Streetfighter V4 is here. Powered by the Ducati Streetfighter V4, this quote-unquote street machine is not really for the average Joe, and the spec sheet clearly shows that. With 208 brake horsepower, you need some serious skills to explore its full potential. You can expect this thing to be just as mean and unforgiving as its fair sibling. So, is this just a Panigale V4 with a flat handlebar, or is there more to it? Let's find out. Like the Panigale V4, the Streetfighter V4 also comes in two variants, the standard Streetfighter V4 and the Streetfighter V4S. Both produces identical power and torque figures. 208 brake horsepower at 12,500 rpm and 126 Nm of torque at 11,500 rpm. But the V4S gets the goodies like O'Hlin's top-end electronic suspension, forged aluminum wheels, O'Hlin steering dampers, etc. These high-end lightweight components makes the V4S 2 kg lighter than the standard bike, weighing in at just 178 kg dry or 199 kg fully fueled ready to ride. Even though the engine and the drivetrain have been carried over from the Panigale V4, Ducati has reworked the fuel and throttle mapping. That, combined with the shorter final drive ratio, gives the bike a 10% torque gain across the road range. But if you are still unhappy with the power figures, you can fit the Streetfighter V4 with a race spec Akrapovic exhaust, which will increase the power figure to 220 brake horsepower. To keep all that firepower under control, the braking and suspension components are also pulled straight from the Panigale V4. Up front, a set of 330mm rotors are mated to the Stylema monoblock calipers, and at the rear, a 245mm rotors with 2-piston calipers handles the braking duties. Just like the brakes, the suspension components are also pretty similar to the Panigale V4. As mentioned earlier, the V4S gets the O'Hlin's electronically controlled NIX30 forks at the front and TDX36 shock at the rear, which is also electronically controlled. While the standard Streetfighter V4 has the Showa forks up front and SAC shock at the rear. The new Streetfighter also has the 6-axis IMU, and with that comes the whole suite of electronic gizmos, like the cornering ABS, Ducati traction control, Ducati slide control, Ducati wheel control, Ducati launch control, engine braking control, and a bidirectional kick shifter. That's a really long list. The Streetfighter V4 also has the second generation TFT instrumentation, which, as you might have guessed, also shares with the Panigale V4. The pricing has not been revealed at this moment, but it will definitely command a considerable amount of premium over the current crop of Supernakeds. But the main rivals of this bike is going to be the MV Agusta Brutale Serie Oro and the Kawasaki's ZH2. Looking at the spec sheets, it is clear that the Streetfighter V4 has a clear edge over the other two. Yes, the Brutale has 4 more horsepower, but it is also 4 kg heavier and has considerably less amount of torque. So when it comes to power to weight ratio, the Streetfighter V4 takes the cake. So in my opinion, the Streetfighter V4 is the king of supernakeds from now on, unless the KTM dethrones it with their upcoming Super Duke R. So what do you guys think about this bike? Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. And as always, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, or if you loved it, please consider subscribing to the channel. See you guys next time. Ride safe.